The following film is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, nudity, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
You already know what it is, man. You already know what the motherfucking movement is. It's the Bang the Beast podcast. That's on Buddah. You know how I'm giving it up. Dropping that straight miggity, that sauce. And exclusive content for my people. So you already know how I'm doing it. So today's topic is how to get on your purpose. I hear a lot of YouTubers telling men how to get on their purpose, but they're not telling them step by step, and they just telling them a bunch of shit, some clown shit like they had on my head, how to get on their purpose. So I'm here to give you a little bit of step by step how to get on your purpose and some shit that just makes sense, not telling you a bunch of bullshit so they can just make money off of YouTube videos. I'm here to give you that raw, that straight miggity, that straight drop. I'm gonna come up with like 3 steps, maybe I may give you 5, who knows. I just want to go off the top of the dome with it. Alright, first step to getting on your fucking purpose is you have to build your character. Let me repeat, you have to build your character. Anything you do in life, you have to do it in style, in fashion, and you got to be the best at what you're doing. So first of all, if you have any fears in your life, you have to overcome that shit. If you have any insecurities, you definitely got to overcome that shit. So my advice to you is to build your character. Whatever fears you got, overcome it. Whatever insecurities you got, definitely overcome it, so you can be the best that you can be while you doing your thing. So understand that. Understand your purpose in life is your destiny. Your purpose in life is your destiny. The destiny that you see for yourself is the purpose of why you living. So if you understand that shit, you will get why you need to do certain things. Now your purpose is, it's gonna be your destiny. Something that pulls you. It may not be something that you want to do, but it's something that pulls you to something that you have to do, where it makes more sense of a bigger calling for yourself. And it's not for you. Your purpose is to fulfill what your destiny wants it to be. Understand that shit. So you have to build your character. And then once when you build your character, getting to number 2 is that you got to become the best version of yourself. Meaning if you got any fucking flaws in yourself, you got to be willing to work on that. And you can't be willing to let yourself seem like you perfect all the time. Because I know a lot of people get into that mind frame like they're perfect, they don't make any mistakes. But you have to strive to be perfect. Yeah, we human, we're not perfect, but strive to be perfect. Strive to have excellence. You know what I mean? So if you down on your dick, you don't got shit, guess what? You gotta do something about it. And sometimes you gotta start at a low totem pole, hold your pride in, and get to it. Some money is better than no money. So if you need financials, guess what? You gotta go to whatever's hiring. If it's McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, you gotta be clocking in that motherfucking clock. And don't just go to work just to go to work. Be the best motherfucking McDonald's employee ever. Be the best Burger King employee ever. Make sure them fries is extra hot. Make sure your customer service is at an all-time high. You never know who may walk in that McDonald's and see your customer service and always come back to that Burger King because you making them sure them fries and them burgers is good as fuck. They may take you away from that situation. But y'all niggas didn't know that, and that's straight miggity. That's on Buddah. Alright, so let's get back into it. Build your character. If you need financial freedoms, be willing to do something that you don't want to do. If it's a little bit of money, make sure you go get that little bit of money, because some money is better than no money. After you get that, master whatever that you like to do. Not what you want to do, but yeah, you got to do that too, but master what you like to do. Whatever you like to do, make sure that you become good at it. Spend them 10,000 hours. Spend them 10,000 hours plus. Not just 10,000 hours, 10,000 hours plus. Because them 10,000 hours, even if you suck, them 10,000 hours is going to make you a master, but you want to make sure you keep that, so you need more hours. You want to make sure you maintain it, you need more hours. Your purpose is to learn as much as possible of the unknown you need to learn. You need to educate yourself. That's part of your destiny for yourself. It's part of your purpose. Part of your purpose in life. Your purpose in life is to live a good life, not to just live. You want to have a good quality of life. So that means you have to focus on yourself to have a good quality of life. And if there's any cheat codes, learn those cheat codes. The object of the game is to work smarter, not harder. A lot of people get it confused that they want to grind and beat the clock, 24-hour grinds and stuff like that. But you're going against your fucking body. What's good? Let me make sense with this. What sense does it make if you're wealthy but your health fucking sucks? Doesn't make any sense. So you gotta focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and start listening, understanding, and being the best version that you could possibly be. Learn to hang around like-minded individuals. Learn to be a person that people want to be around. Learn to have something of value that people would like to use. Are you gonna exchange for bartering systems? Say this. Oh, I have the Xbox 5. Or excuse me, I have the Xbox, the new Xbox. This guy got a PlayStation 5. So y'all see the value in that. Y'all can exchange that. I got a new pair of Jordans, but he got a necklace that I want. I give him my Jordans for his necklace. Don't necessarily have to be money all the time. Or he may be the plug on shoes and you may be the plug on the hotels. Y'all swap it out. You gotta have some type of value for yourself. So therefore people want to work with you and they can get some value out of you and y'all can exchange shit. Don't be on the spectrum where you always feel like you want to take for somebody, because that's not how it goes either. You got to be willing to give a lot more than you take from people. It's part of your purpose too. Your purpose is to give. There's more people that are in better positions. You got to be willing to reach down and pull somebody up. That's your purpose. A lot of black people got that crab mentality attitude and mentality that if they're doing better than somebody else, they don't give a fuck about them. They just want to shit on them. Create bosses. Create other bosses. Millionaires create other millionaires. Other bosses create other bosses. So let that be your purpose to your destiny in life. How can I make the next man better? How can I make the next person better? Then that means you gotta stop anything that's mediocre. You gotta stop it. It doesn't fly. Anything that sucks and mediocre, people doing some mediocre shit, it doesn't fly. Stop the lame shit. If you see that it's lame and it's mediocre as fuck, and you know that it can improve, speak about that shit. Definitely speak about that shit. Don't just let shit ride, because that's why we are in the situation that we in now, because we always letting shit ride. We know that shit lame. We know niggas shouldn't be acting like that. We know you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, but we just let shit ride because guess what? We don't give a fuck about the next person. Sometimes caring about an individual, you gotta be harsh on them so they can be better individuals for the future. And with that being said, you gotta understand that sometimes your purpose in life is to do what you want to do and not what you have to do. And even if you gotta do what you have to do, make sure you're the best version of that shit. You never know what the outcome of that would be. And if there's anything that you like to do, make sure you're the best version of that. This is a blueprint to get on your purpose. Do better. May not be everything, but this is a blueprint to let you know, hey, look, I'm not just blowing steam up your nose and tell you some generic answer. I kind of deep dive into it. I kind of gave you some insights. So get on your shit.